Alright, welcome back to Hormuz. We've been away from this for too long, but with Rights of Man coming out all too soon, I think we better turn it up a notch and get going with our goal. Our goal, of course, to own every island in the world. We're doing pretty good on that part. Naturally, Australia is an island. We will be taking it over. We've already grabbed all of Japan. In fact, pretty much all the Asian holdings are done and done right. There is one island here, the Kurils, that we are not taken yet. I guess we could if we really wanted to. And then there's this whole load of garbage. I don't think there's any province here that isn't just 111 in development. So we can take our sweet time with that. Maybe other people will take over it for us, and then we can just swoop in, annex it. No harm, no fuss. That would be quite a bit faster. Now what we've been doing in the previous session, which I can barely remember but still can slightly, was no casus belli war against Brazil. A very good move, since it allows us to attack without dragging in the behemoth of France, whose navy is terrifying, and even though they go a rival with Great Britain, those guys just aren't fighting each other to sink each other's boats. So we took that opportunity to go and sink down Brazil and her allies. So that did sadly include Brabant, who I hope wants out of this war soon. Yeah, quite soon. I'll be glad to get rid of them. But somebody who put quite a few bullet holes in our men were the Dutch over in the Dutch West Indies. Oh boy, I just could not clear out this 36 stack. Even when I brought my entire army, they just shot me to death. Because, well, quality ideas, plutocratic ideas, colonial traditions didn't suit so well for us. So we decided to just have them blockaded on their little island there. Since we repair in coastal sea zones, that works for us. We're going to finish off his last fort, take loads of land from him, and whilst we are in a pretty position to peace out Brazil, I really want to take down Brandenburg. Specifically for Bornholm, I would really like Gotland as well, but, oh well, Gotland is within our reaches. Okay, I want Gotland and I want Bornholm. I don't know how expensive that would be to take, and now I do. Quite a lot with quite a lot of countries. And they're a non-co-belligerent, so that would be expensive on the aggressive expansion. Probably still going to do it though. I'd like to grab these, but taking those Dane lands would be a little bit much. So let's slow it down, unpause, and get back into it. While somebody asks if Ragusa is still the HRE, of course they are. They have the unanimous backing of Salzburg, who is backing Memmingen. Jeez, this place sometimes. Okay, let's keep it going. Oh, that's very nice of Great Britain. They're not rivaling us anymore. Brazil want peace, that's a shame for them. And who the heck are you? Oh, that's the Dutch West Indies. That looked like a Scottish flag there, to my blind eyes. Now what am I going to do with you, Dutch West Indies? Yeah, this is about what I want. I want to grab your fort from over here, but similarly I want to grab a good chunk of all this. I need my own Havana, you see. I mean, I'd like to take the whole island, but that island over there is very important for me. Nice point, it won't cause overextension apparently, so don't have to worry about that. They would join a coalition. I also don't have to worry about that. We'll see what we can do once we nail down their last fort here. I would like to send some units back to Brazil, though, to stop them from ruining my day. I've got my cogs here, but I would like some heavies. Where are my heavies? There are my heavies. So grab my heavies and my cogs and pick up a small number of you. I don't know, 40,000 is probably small enough. So we'll get you guys in on that. I don't need to worry about this siege too much. You guys know what you're doing. Well, I say that, but no, I really should. These ships are pretty battered and bruised as well, so... well, I'll figure it out. Let's just keep going. Since, yeah, really not much time until Rights of Man is out, so I should probably get on that. Supply limit is fine-ish. Well, not quite. You guys are already pretty beaten and bruised and bloody. Tempted to pick these guys up and bring them over. I don't like having units just straggling like that. So interesting to have a naval game, I think, because that's just so often not how I play it. Pretty nice to get the walls breached over there as well. all too easy. What about the Straight Talk achievement, Jake? Still possible? Of course it's possible, I just need to get the right ideas for it. I'm just not prioritizing that path. What else am I not prioritizing? Defending myself navally. Really wish I had the Rights of Man feature where I can see the red dots of where the enemies are, so that way I'd get a very clear indication of when I'm being attacked, like this. The Brandenburg fleet is on their way. They probably want to go over here like the others did. Good thing I keep all those heavies around here. Yeah, I was pretty sure I had a nice heavy fleet around here that was ready and made to intercept those guys. I have 80 heavies. Perhaps I should do a bit of a head count for them because I haven't really been doing that. So I have 12 of you right here and another 12 here. That's 24. Fine. Yeah, fine. 24, huh? I must have more than that. Adding in the 14 here, that's 38. I'm still looking for a lot more heavies than that. With that, that's 40 something. So where the heck are the rest of my heavies? Good thing I have them on the outliner, right? What? Not what I'm looking for, game. Okay, you guys are over here. I don't remember putting you there or why I would even think that that was a good idea, but I'm sure I had my my reasons. I want to get you guys up and over here and over here. I'll figure out what they're doing along the way. Just got to remember that in a few months. Really, if I was being a clever clogs, I would have stationed them right at that southern point in... yes, words, Jake. Try to remember your geography. The south of Africa. Because then they would just cave. Leave all the busted and broken guys behind. I only need a relatively small army to go down and smash the Brazilians, he says. I don't know if they're going to recruit loads and give me a very hard time, so maybe I shouldn't be so gung-ho about that. At the very least, I could give them a few more cannon. But yeah, I want to keep the Brazilians smacked down. Who doesn't? Yeah, I mean, our king is pretty good. I don't want him dead, though. Well, I guess the sooner he dies, the sooner I don't have to fall into regency. Let's do it then. Let's go. Just hoping I don't get intercepted. Alright, so they've had a change of heart. They're actually running away, which gives me a fine opportunity to take you and station you right there, and then I know what I'm going to do with you. Sadly, the coast of Biscay is a little outside of my range, but I think I can do something with that nonetheless. It's also nice that these guys repair so long as they're within range, which is not everywhere. Which is a shame in itself. That's also a shame. If I finish this war, I'm going to have a long time of Regency Council unless my ruler decides to live very long and prosper. I also hope that the Brandenburg mega fleet isn't coming down to ruin my day elsewhere. I can't remember what my final decision on Westernization was, whether I would do it or not. It's a bit hectic for my nation. But it would save me quite a bit in the teching, because I've been chewing on that 40% Muslim handicap for quite some time, and we'd only spend 5 monarch points in each category per month, so we'd be at that for a long time. Not sure I like that. Not sure if I like that at all. Let's go and smash some Brazilians. I don't mind taking a naval landing here. I'm going to show them what's for. Jake, you were going to do it even that late. Cheers. Now, there's a lot of people joining the family by subscribing. Clearly people have seen that if you have a Amazon Prime membership, you get a free subscription. I'm not saying you should use that here, but you should use that here. Damn, we just get so blasted in battle. At least those noble rebels are taking over. I don't mind that so much. So run, run, fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'll kill you. Good, our fleet there is all nice and repaired. We have Havana. I would quite like to peace out with you. Got a healthy amount of war score, but they don't want to give me 100%, heavens no. They don't even want to give me 95%, but not by much. If we sort it by war score here, I might be able to find something else small that they'd give me. But no, Guantanamo is the absolute minimum, and they're not having any of that. Maybe we could cut ourselves a mighty fine deal, but troublesome. I don't actually want to spawn a colonial nation here. And yeah, I know I'm at the dip cap, but we'll be spending plenty of it right here and right now. I'm so of two minds about westernizing. I guess if I said I would do it, I should do it. We'll murder some of the Brazilians, because I'm not in a hurry to be ending this war anytime soon. We'll be spending plenty of dip power where we're going. Yeah, I can see no real reason not to do this. I want to take both those forts, because forts are a pain to deal with. And I could well just demolish them, because they're not going to save me too much. And money's always nice, but do I really want to push it up? Yeah, I might as well. And your alliance with Brazil doesn't bother me too much, because the Brazilians don't bring anything to the table. It says I'll get a lot of aggressive expansion, but I really don't think I will, so we'll just go for it. Westernize for the island hopping, rebel whacking Jake. Oh, that's right, you can't westernize whilst overextended, so I guess we should start that process right now. Reduce stability by 3, like I'm even that concerned, and then... Well, I like having positive stability, so let's keep it that way, especially since we're going to be enjoying Western influences plus 5. And then we'll just... No, not making peace with them. I'm sure I had my reasons for making peace with Brazil, but that's not how we're going down this right now. Cheers, big ears. And I'm just making lovely territorial cores. Am I? Am I? Nah, actually I don't think so. Also, that would not have been a brick wall to westernizing. I even said it myself, it doesn't cause overextension. But I'm dumb as bricks sometimes. Now what to do with you? I don't want to core you because I don't want to make a colonial nation, I get that, but it's going to be a lot of unrest for a while. Well, if I'm not going to be coring them, I might as well just enjoy full autonomy around here. I'll get them converted someday, some way, somehow. I'll have to convert them too, which is going to be a muckle pain. And then on come the rebels. Alaskans of all people want to rise up. Didn't I station people here before to try and stop that from happening? Well, they can rise up all they want. I'll just go and beat them down when the time calls for it. So, as is pretty much tradition, let's go and beat up some Brazilians. Including their noble rebels. I'm gonna get hurt in terms of insufficient support in battle, haven't I? It's a shame for me. But I want to stop the Brazilians from rising up against me, because it's getting to be a bit of a pain. And even though it might be a little risky, I think I will bring you guys over. I mean, what are the Brandenburgians trying to do here? This war is still going to be drawn out for a wee bit. I have plans, believe me. Or believe in me. Not sure what to do with these forts. Do I just burn them down to the ground or not? They do kind of protect the area, and they don't cost me a huge amount of maintenance. I mean, I'm swimming in money at this point, clearly. It's a no-brainer. Yikes. Alright, what do I do with you guys? Because you're just smoking this up at this point. I want to lead an attack over in Brandenburg, but I could just use these units for it. Yeah, I guess I'll just leave you guys here. You're not doing anyone any harm. All is well. Also, I have a lazy colonist that I should really be dealing with, but how exactly? I guess I would like a bit of Greenland that'll give me coring range over here. Although I already have plenty of that. wonder if there's anywhere better or more lucrative to be colonizing, but I already dealt with you. And big Hormuz is already looking pretty nice and big. Why are you not here? I probably had my reasons. There's a lot of things I'm sure I had my reasons for, I've just swiftly forgotten all of said reasons. If I go and colonize up here, it's just more of a pain to look after, so I'm convinced I'll take care of this. And big Hormuz can help us out. Apparently game audio is a bit high, which is something unusual, because I haven't tampered with this for quite a while, but sure, I will bring that down a bit if that's how you feel. Better take care of the Brazilians before they're rebels. Problem we had before was that we left the rebels to occupy too much. And that gave the Brazilians too much leeway. Just get your 10 to 1s whenever you can. Just ditch, I don't know, a single cannon should be able to do it. I just want to keep a hold of Rio de Janeiro. I also do not want to have my boats just sitting out ready to be thumped down on. It's not game audio, Jake, it's your music. The music actually seemed kind of quiet, so... Well, you're the guys listening, not me. Easily sorted. Of course, now I'm sure I'll be told it's way too quiet. Let's go and deal with these rebel scum. I'd rather not eat a river crossing penalty, but they have no maneuver and we have some maneuver, so it's victory for Tanner. Brandenburg want white peace. I do not want white peace with Brandenburg, but I do want Brabant out of this war. Thankfully they'll want out in a couple of months or so. Because time is not really on our side in all this campaign. Nothing's really been on our side throughout this campaign. Except luck. I guess luck has had our back. Not dice rolling luck, but a more general kind of luck. So who do I send to go and fight over in Brandenburg? I guess I don't need all of these guys. And I don't think they fortified. Well, there we go. Gotland is fortified, so let's bring all the cannons we can muster. The stack seems fine. We'll send over the heavies with them, and we'll have them backed up by even more heavies. Damn, I love loads of heavies. That way I can have permanent troops stationed over in Brazil to deal with any uprisings and the like. So, onwards and upwards towards Brandenburg. Those men heading to Brandenburg are going to get minced, Jake. I highly doubt that. Brandenburg are pathetic at fighting. So we got this. And yeah, I got some heavies that can help protect this. Oh, excellent. There we go. Brabant went out of this. I can happily take that. Or should I? I actually have no reason to, so we'll keep them in this war. They don't have any islands, and they don't have much of a navy to fear. 8 heavies, I think I am not scared. So I got you guys together, all 28 of you. I'm gonna meet you up with our admiral-led fleet and get you over... Well, I actually don't really have any port for to seek safety in. And you guys are still damaged a wee bit. Why don't you guys get over to this island and we shall embark together. At least when they're at sea, it's only 1% attrition, so my manpower isn't suffering that much. Still suffering, granted. But then, so's my everything. I don't really need to pay army maintenance at this point, surely. Gotta save every penny. It's always nice to sit down and just play some... Yikes, 30 prestige. I need that prestige for all my accidental naval battles. I don't remember sending you up there, but I guess I did. Who's coming to fight us here now? France and Brandenburg. Okay, France went towards Brandenburg. Brazil, Brandenburg, and Brabant in the Chilean-Brazilian imperialist war. Chile. Yeah, well, good luck to you. I'm still going to have to lose that 30 prestige, much as it pains me. Get out of here, and I'm sure I picked up things that I don't want. Well, a two-decker I do want. It's considerably better than my own heavy ships, but we're a while away from getting some of that. Well, Diplo power is going through the roof. I'm focusing on it, and that'll be why. I may have to tech up on it. Why not make use of the Westernization pausing exploit before it gets removed next week, Jake? Because it's not fun. In fact, it's very not fun, so yes, I will definitely be avoiding that. Let's get some good maneuver there so you can get over there faster. No Brandenburg, no white peace. There's a reason I'm doing this war the way I'm doing it. This war was all very carefully planned out, you see. Alright, looking good. I'll merge you together, so it's one of the strongest fleets you ever did see. And yeah, that two-decker is going to sink before we get up there, I think. But we'll give you 1 month of enjoying some reinforcement. And away we go. Jake, are there any gold mines you could develop? Developing does sound good, but I think I would tech up anyway. They are just peasants. Loss of stability. Curses. But I want to keep that stability looking good, so up you go. And Haida's done before even the Alaskan separatists wanted to rise up. That means only Nootka is where they're going to be, and if I start my missionary there, it's just going to inflame matters further, so I'll do Cape Verde instead. I should probably get an army over here, because they're going to be getting on my case. And interestingly enough, I have something that resembles a fleet ready to carry them over. Of course, if I don't pay the army, they're not going to like that very much. Moko. Well, if I'm lucky, you'll get over there before there are rebels. Probably won't though, but try your best. Jake, does anyone in Europe like you enough to give you fleet basing rights? I guess Brandenburg's enemies might? So the Pope? Hey Pope? Yeah, no, and just more no. I could make people like me enough for that, but do I look like the kind of nation that needs other people to give me fleet basing rights? Well, I need other people to not sabotage my reputation, that kind of hurts. We reinforce faster than we take the attrition. Okay, well not when we decide to take the sea route, that's a bit daft of you, but you're out of there before you take attrition. I don't know how you manage to repair when you're on that kind of journey, but you do. Okay, so you are almost certainly not going to make it in time. Yeah, there you are. You are definitely not making that trip. In fact, how about we don't take the open seas route? That sounds like a considerably smarter thing to do. And it'll take a wee bit of time, but let's take that route instead. And then I'll forget about them for a while, and then deal with them. So hello Brandenburg, do you like anything? Because I like having your provinces a lot. How's Riga going, Jake? Take Osel, might be... belongs to Livonian Order, how would that be Riga? You fool. I wonder if I could grab Lolland from them. Or even... no, it would be better to get someone like Funen. They'd never see it coming. Yeah, we could make this work. It's nice to have our holiday homes here, there, and everywhere. Now, since they're Alaskan separatists, they're not going to... well, they're most likely not going to be fighting with Portugal. Regrettable for me. So now we're starting to take the attrition, but thankfully once this siege is done, which won't take too much longer, will take till next month though, we'll be able to restore ourselves a little bit, lose our time at sea penalty, which is pretty high right now, and then consider how to go on the greater aggression against Brandenburg. And once I've finished doing that, then I can take horrible advantage of the way wars work. Truly horrible advantage. Makes me a very horrible person. Alright you guys, on you get. I wonder if we can outsmart these fools. Right, well, now that I'm here, I can see all of Brandenburg's movements, and Brandenburg is at war with France. So I don't think they're going to be defeating France anytime soon, but I am pretty certain they're not going to be able to deflect this. If I was smarter, I would have split up my fleet so I could take Hoyland as well. There's no forts on either. I'll probably just march over to Hoyland once these troops are established. Only need a couple over there. You know, if my Diplo power is cranking up like that, I am sorely tempted to tech, even though it's super expensive for me. So I think I will. I really want to unlock Advanced Casus Belli. These three provinces are islands, as such I must take them for this campaign. Regrettable though that might be at some points. What would be really regrettable is seeing the Prussian army force marching their way up here to kick my ass. Get over there. I want both sides secure, and then I can make my way over to Gotland. So the reason I'm faffing around over here is because I can't demand land from them via the war leader unless I've occupied it. So I'm getting to that. Yeah, if you're going to be there, we might as well work on wall land while we're here. And if you're going to have that, then, well, no, we'll wait until we actually have the provinces before we start splitting off our fleet for nefarious deeds. It's also very tempting to sink the Brandenburg Navy whilst I'm here, just chilling. It's also so nice that I repair, even though I'm outside of supply range. How's the ruling about territories that include islands like Schleswig? Do you have to own those because they're integral islands? No, that would be very silly. Okay, I really want to sink your navy, so I'm going to do that. Oh, it's such a cruel thing to do. Tell you what else is quite cruel. Leaving without my admiral. I kinda need him to be really good at fighting at the seas. Oh well, I think France has much and such the same idea, which is wholly admirable. Also, that's a little scary. Oh god, now I remember how much I love Westernization. You know, I'm really gonna miss this kind of stuff when I'm playing Rights of Man instead. Oh boo-hoo, I can't do Westernization progress anymore. West Timmy, okay. I'll just deal with that. Neither of these are really going to happen. Well, I guess I could make Ethiopia like me. I have obviously been struggling for dip points for a long time. Let's get those relations back up with